In the previous section, we discussed about section formula and we solved so many questions also based on that. Now just some more questions we will do which are based on the applications of section formula, and mostly we are using the concept in a parallelogram diagonals bisect each other. What is the meaning of that? In a parallelogram, if I have drawn a parallelogram ABCD, the diagonals are AC and BD, and suppose they intersect each other at O, and the property is in a parallelogram diagonals bisect each other, which means AC divides BD in the ratio 1:1, bisect each other. These two sides are same, so ratio is 1:1, and in the same way the diagonal BD bisects AC also. So what it means, BD divides AC also in the ratio 1:1, which means O is the midpoint of AC and O is the midpoint of BD also. So this is the concept which we are going to use. If you have any doubt, you can write down, you can draw the diagram and you can write down there. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other, which means O is the midpoint of AC and O is the midpoint of BD also. So this is the concept which we are going to use now. So now we can check some questions based on this concept there. So first one, again, and I'll say if you will draw the diagram, it will be easy for you to understand there. Three vertices of a parallelogram. Whenever you are drawing a parallelogram, the points will be written in order only, not of our choice. A, B, C, D. Taken in order are -1, 0. And B is given 3, 1. C as 2, 2. And coordinate of D we have to calculate there. So suppose I am taking the coordinate of D as x, y. Now what we will do? We will join the diagonal, because we have to use that property in a parallelogram. Diagonals bisect each other. In a parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other, meaning O is the midpoint of AC and O is the midpoint of BD also. So first we are going to use the concept O is the midpoint of AC. So according to that concept of midpoint, what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of O? We will check there. No need to write the formulas again and again. The main concept we wrote here. If we wrote this one, meaning we know that we are going to use the concept of midpoint. So according to the formula, what will be the midpoint? x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So it will be equal to -1 plus 2 divided by 2. And y coordinate will be equal to 0 plus 2 divided by 2. So we will get the x coordinate and y coordinate of O as 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1 by 2. And here 0 plus 2, 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. So when we have taken O as the midpoint of AC, we got the x coordinate of O as 1 by 2, 1. In the same way, O is the midpoint of BD also. Midpoint of BD. So by that concept, what will be the x coordinate of O? That we are going to write now. X and y coordinate both. O is the x coordinate of BD. So according to the concept, it will be equal to x plus 3 divided by 2. Similarly, y coordinate will be equal to y plus 1 divided by 2. Formula we are using, that is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So what we are getting? We are getting two coordinates of O. But O is the same point. So their x coordinate and y coordinate should be equal. Now what we will do? We will equate the x coordinate and y coordinate. Here we have the x coordinate as x plus 3 by 2 is equal to, we are getting here 1 by 2. Now from this information we will calculate what will be the value of x. 2 we will shift to right hand side. So it will get multiplied here. So we will get x plus 3 is equal to 2 by 2. 2 by 2 we can cancel. It will be equal to 1. So x plus 3 is equal to 1. Then we will get x is equal to 1 minus 3 minus 2. Similarly, we will equate the y coordinate. Y plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. So y plus 1 will be equal to 1 into 2, 2. So y is equal to 2 minus 1 will be equal to 1. Clear? First we wrote the x coordinate and y coordinate of O by taking O as the midpoint of AC. After that again we used the concept O is the midpoint of BD, and then we equated the corresponding x coordinate and y coordinate. Clear? Okay. Now we will do some more questions there. Question number 2. In question number 2, the coordinates of a parallelogram were given as A minus 2 comma minus 1, B A comma 0, C 4 comma B, and D 1 comma 2. We have to find out the value of A and B. So again, what we will do, we will join the diagonal. O. We'll use the same concept there. O is the midpoint of, at present I am writing MP for midpoint. O is the midpoint of AC. So using that concept, we will check what will be the x coordinate and y coordinate of O. So x1 plus x2 divided by 2 minus 2 plus 4 divided by 2, and y coordinate will be equal to minus 1 plus b divided by 2. 4 minus 2 will be equal to 2. 2 by 2, 1. And here we are getting minus 1 plus b by 2. When we took O as the midpoint of AC. In the same way we will write O is the, again I am writing MP for midpoint, midpoint of BD. So in that case, what we will get the coordinates there, check. BD, so it will be equal to A plus 1 by 2, x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2, 2 plus 0 by 2. OS A plus 1 by 2, comma 2 plus 0. So 2 by 2 is equal to 1. So we got the x coordinate and y coordinate of O in two cases there. Now what we have to do? Yes, we have to equate the x coordinate and y coordinate. So in the first one, we have x coordinate as A plus 1 by 2 is equal to, here what we got, x coordinate is 1. So we are getting A plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. So what will be the value of A from here? We'll get A plus 1 is equal to 2 into 1 will be equal to 2. So A is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. First we equated the x coordinate there. In the same way, now what we will do, we will equate the y coordinate there. Y coordinate we have minus 1 plus b by 2 is equal to, here what we have, y coordinate is equal to 1. So now 2 we will shift to right hand side, then it will be equal to minus 1 plus b is equal to 2 into 1, 2. So b will be equal to 2 plus 1, 3. So we got A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 3. So in this way we can use the concept of section formula. So when you will use the concept of midpoint, it will be easy also to solve the question there. Then next one, it was given, find the length of the medians of a triangle ABC whose vertices are given. So vertices of a triangles are given. Again we will draw the diagram only. Triangle ABC whose vertices are given. A 7, -3, B 5, 3, C 3, -1. C is given 3, -1. Now we will check out. We have to find the length of the median. First we should know what is median there. Median is a line segment which join a vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side there. So if I have taken the midpoint of BC as D, then AD will be one median there. In this way, how many medians are possible? 3 medians are possible there. So first I am calculating the length of AD. How we will do it? What we said, median means the line segment which join the vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So what we have, D is the midpoint of BC. We are not going to write that directly. By using the concept of midpoint, we will write down what will be the coordinate of D. So we know D is the midpoint of BC. So according to the formula of midpoint, what will come? X1 plus X2 divided by 2. Shall I write it directly? Okay. 5 plus 3, that will be equal to 8. And 8 by 2 is equal to? Yes, 4. Are you clear by writing it directly? X1 plus X2 divided by 2. So 5 plus 3, 8. 8 divided by 2, 4. In the same way, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. So 3 minus 1. Plus minus will be equal to minus. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 divided by 2 will be equal to 1. So we got the coordinate of D. Similarly, the midpoint of AC I am marking as E and midpoint of AB as F. Now again, first we can calculate what will be the coordinates of E and F there. Again, E is the midpoint of AC. So x1 plus x2, 7 plus 3, 10 divided by 2 will be equal to 5. Then minus 3 plus minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1, minus 4 by 2 will be equal to minus 2. Similarly, coordinate of F will be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So 7 plus 5, 12 divided by 2, 6. Minus 3 plus 3, 0. 0 divided by 2 will be equal to 0. So by using the concept of midpoint, we got the coordinate of D, E and F. Now what we have to find out? Length of the median. We have to find out the length of AD. How we will calculate the length of AD? By which formula? Yes, AD we will calculate by distance formula. AD is equal to square root of distance formula. Remembering? Yes. X2 minus x1 the whole square. So that will be equal to 7 minus 4 the whole square plus minus 3 minus 1 the whole square. If you want, you can write 4 minus 7. That is also correct only. 7 minus 4 will be equal to 3 and 3 square is 9 plus minus 3 minus 1 will be equal to minus 4 and minus 4 square is 16. So square root of 9 plus 16, root 25 and root 25 is 5. So we got AD is equal to 5 unit. In the same way, we will calculate the distance BE. BE is equal to square root of, again using distance formula, x1 minus x2 the whole square. So that will be equal to 5 minus 5 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. 3 minus 2. So that will be equal to 3 plus 2 the whole square 5 minus 5, 0. 0 square is 0. 3 plus 2, 5 square, 25. So square root of 25 again we are getting is equal to 5 units. Now one more we have to calculate, that is CF. Again we will calculate CF using distance formula. CF is equal to square root of 6 minus 3 the whole square plus 0 minus 1. So that will be equal to 0 plus 1 the whole square. 6 minus 3, 3. And 3 square is 9 plus 1. So it will be equal to root 10 units. To calculate the length of the median, first we use the concept of midpoint and then we calculated the value. Now one more question we will do which are based on the midpoint only. So in that question what is given that we will check. You can check the question. If the coordinate of midpoints of sides of a triangle are. So coordinate of ABC not given, coordinate of midpoints are given. So I am marking the midpoints as D, E and F. And these coordinates are not given, so I am writing it as x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. And coordinate of these points are given. First one is 1, 2, 0, minus 1 and 2, minus 1. 2, minus 1 is given. We have to find out the values of all there. Now how we will do this one? Just to check there. First we can use the concept F is the midpoint of AB. So according to midpoint, the concept of midpoint, x coordinate will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. According to the concept of midpoint, x coordinate of F will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. But what is given here? X coordinate of F as 2. So from here what we will get? x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. So first we can calculate the x coordinate only. Now in the same way we'll check the x coordinate here. D is the midpoint of BC. According to the formula, how it will come? x2 plus x3 by 2. x2 plus x3 by 2 should be equal to the x coordinate of D. Then what we are getting here? x2 plus x3 is equal to 2. In the same way, start. E is the midpoint of AC. According to the formula, how we will calculate the midpoint? x1 plus x3 by 2, and it was given that is equal to 0. So we will get from here x1 plus x3 is equal to 0. At present I haven't wrote the y coordinate. We are doing the question related to x coordinate only. So first equation is x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. x2 plus x3 is equal to 2 and x1 plus x3 is equal to 0. Now we want the value of x1, x2, x3 from here. To calculate the value, what we will do? We will add all these three equations. Since I need this diagram, I am writing here only. Hope you don't have any problem in that. So adding all these three equations. So left hand side will get added. x1 plus x2 plus x2 plus x3 plus x1 plus x3. x1 how many times we have? 2 times. So that will be equal to 2x1. x2 again we have 2 times and x3 also we have 2 times. So it will be equal to 2x1 plus 2x2 plus 2x3 is equal to 4 plus 2, 6 and 6 plus 0 is 6. Now we can check each expression is divisible by 2. So we can cancel it by 2. So what we will get? x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 3. Now using this information, we will separately calculate the value of x1, x2 and x3. How we will do? From the first equation, what is the value of x1 plus x2? 4. Now we will substitute the value of x1 plus x2 here. So it will be equal to 4 plus x3 is equal to 3. So we will get x3 is equal to 3 minus 4 minus 1. I am writing the value here only. We got x3 is equal to minus 1. In the same way, from the second equation, x2, in place of x2 plus x3, what we can write? 2. So it will be equal to x1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Then what will be the value of x1? 3 minus 2, 1. So we are getting x1 as 1. Now we will move to the third one. In third one we have x1 plus x3 is equal to 0. x1 plus x3 is equal to 0. Then what we will get? x2 plus 0 is equal to 3. So we will get the value of x2 as 3. So we have calculated the x coordinates of all the points. Now using the same concept of midpoint, we will check what will be the y coordinate of these points. So again, now we will use the concept of midpoints in y coordinates only. So first one, F is the midpoint of AB. So according to the formula y coordinate, how we are calculating? y1 plus y2 divided by 2. And y coordinate is given here is equal to minus 1. So what we will get? y1 plus y2 is equal to minus 2. Clear? Okay. Now in the same way, D is the midpoint of BC. Check the y coordinate only. y2 plus y3 by 2. It should be the y coordinate of D according to the formula. And y coordinate of D is given as 2. So again from here we will get y2 plus y3 is equal to 4. Then y coordinate of AC. According to the formula, the coordinate of E should be equal to y1 plus y3 by 2 is equal to minus 1 given in the question. So we will get y1 plus y3 is equal to minus 2. So as we have calculated the value of x1, x2, x3, in the same way we will do. What we will do? Yes, we will add all the equations. So again y1 2 times. So all will come 2 times. 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3 is equal to. Just to check how much it will come. Are you getting 0? Yes, we are getting 2y1 plus 2y2 plus 2y3 is equal to minus 2. Minus 2 will be equal to minus 4 plus 4, 0. So again, each expression is divisible by 2. We can cancel it by 2. y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 0. As we did while calculating the value of x1, x2, x3, same method. From this equation, y1 plus y2 is equal to minus 2. So in place of y1 plus y2, what we can substitute? Minus 2. So we will get minus 2 plus y3 is equal to 0. So we will get the value of y3 as 2. I am writing the value here, the value of y3 as 2. Now next one, y2 plus y3 is equal to 4. y2 plus y3 is equal to 4. So we will get y1 plus 4 is equal to 0. Then y1 will be equal to minus 4. y1 is equal to minus 4. Now the third one, y1 plus y3 is equal to minus 2. y1 plus y3. y1 plus y3 is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 plus y2 is equal to 0. Will give you y2 is equal to 2. So we are getting y2 is equal to 2. So we got the value of all the vertices. Now we write down the answer there. What we got? Coordinate of A as x1 comma y1 we wrote, and we got the value 1 comma minus 4. Coordinate of B we got 3 comma 2, and coordinate of C we got minus 1 comma 2. So in this way we can solve all the questions which are based on the concept of section formula or midpoint. Hope the methods are clear to you. Please follow all the questions there and strictly do the questions there. And in case of any doubt, you are free to call, or you can send your solutions through WhatsApp also, so that I can clarify your doubts. And now it's the time for homework. So your homework will be equal to exercise, which one? Yes, exercise 7.2. Do all the questions, and in case of any doubt, yes, you can call me. So once again, your homework will be equal to, I think it's not clear, your homework is exercise 7.2. Thank you.